Grove. This is going to be our first little location for shooting for the pineapple dunks. So you can see in a second the massive Pineapple Grove sign here. And it's a beautiful 80-degree day. Oh my goodness. Body's not used to these temps. It is so nice. Beautiful breeze. Like dying of heat just because I'm not acclimated yet. Really cool neighborhood. Lots of different shops and places to eat. A lot of traffic too. Welcome back to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be talking about some Nike SB Dunk highs. This is part of the Fruity Pack, and these are the pineapples. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. Today we are going to be talking about one of the pieces from the Fruity Pack, which is a variation of different dunks, so highs and lows with different fruit names. Today we'll be talking about the pineapple, which I'm pretty sure is actually a fruit that I'm allergic to because every time I eat it, I feel like I have 1,000 knives stabbing my tongue. Anyways, this is just a really fun colorway. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled them. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale. So let's jump right into it. I really honestly love the usage of the yellow tones in this. I think that Nike SB's team did a great job with really not only mixing up the textures on the silhouette, but also just really kind of diversifying and expanding upon the different yellow hues that you could really use. And they all truly complement each other in so many different ways. So on the front of this nice kind of hairy leather that we have on the front here, it is just more of a goldeny deep yellow, almost a dark, deep kind of honey mustard colorway. And then we've got canvas on the upper here, which also is kind of fraying a little bit, but you can see there's a little different dots that are kind of displayed through there. So there's little subtle hits of multicolors in that canvas. Working our way up to the laces, we have a nice pop of golden yellow. And then underneath, that tongue just has that same texture as the upper and the canvas material. And then the tongue is also outlined in like a baby yellow, kind of pastel yellow colorway. And then the fun part about the sneaker is the different pineapple or fruits that you see on the inside of the tongue here. This looks like a very excited pineapple or maybe a scared pineapple. I'm not quite sure what expression that is, but on the other pineapple, looks like we got a high pineapple on the right side. So love that they have these different kind of characters that display the fruits of the sneaker. So let's take a look at those details. Actually, before we take a look at those, we do have another colorway option, which is also just a nice yellow tone. This is definitely a more kind of mustardy yellow. So definitely gives you a nice option to kind of mix and match those yellow hues. All right, let's take a look at those details. Wrapping around to the side panels, we've got more of that canvas material as the underlay for the swoosh, which is in a lighter yellow hue. And then as we wrap around to the back, we've got more of that just kind of goldenly mustard yellow. We've got a pull tab, which is in a nice green color scheme. The interior is also in this just kind of light yellow colorway with Nike SB in yellow. And then as we wrap our way to the lateral side, again, that same exact color combination. The midsole is in a clean white colorway, and then the outsole is in a nice goldeny yellow color scheme. All right, let's take a look at those last and final details. All right, so now let's jump into sizing. So for Nike SBs, I typically go half a size up, and that being said is because there's typically a lot of padding. So as you can kind of see here, there's this extra padding that you get in the back of the collar and the heel here, and that definitely doesn't really allow you to sit kind of all the way back in the sneaker. It does push your heel up, and so your toes do kind of hit closer to the front of that toe box region. This SB actually doesn't have that thick of a tongue, which typically Nike SB Dunks do have more of a thicker tongue as well. So again, just more of that material that takes up room in the sneaker itself. So I would highly recommend going half a size up on these. I do have high arch, narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have flatter or wider feet, that could actually differentiate a size difference for me, just because we have two different types of feet. So do take that into consideration when you're deciding on what size will work best for you. All right, so now let's jump into how I style this really fun, crazy, quirky looking colorway. We are in Delray Beach, so definitely had to switch up my typical New York look since it is 90 degrees outside right now. But this is Pineapple Grove, so I thought what more perfect than the Dunks to wear with some nice yellow hues. So I have a striped yellow button down, a nice kind of just yellow mixture of hues that match the canvas on the sports bra, and some light denim tearaway denim shorts, and a nice just beige bag.
Here I am, just trying to run the race in the slow pace. All I'm trying to do is run, not win, and all they do is mirror, mirror, tell me, what is it about them? Living like it's their game. Come and said it better than me, you'll just end up losing. We're in a house made of glass, devils in disguise. I can see right through your eyes, baby, I can see your lies.
For this look, I decided to keep it pretty much flowery fun, since this is a fun popping color sneaker. So I wore this denim pair of pants with flowers on it that have a hint of yellow to match the yellow on the sneaker. Then this yellow sports bra to match the canvas with a nice just cropped white hoodie.
We're in a house made of glass, devils in disguise. I can see right through your eyes, baby, I can see your lies. Here I am, trying to stand out in the crowd, have my own sound. How's it that the fake ones are always so loud? All they do is here I am, I'm doing my own thing. Hell, I just wanna sing, never wanted to impress, God bless, don't ever wanna have to.
All right, since it is so tropical where we are, I had to bring some flowers in the mix, especially since we are getting into springtime. What better than now to start wearing some nice fun pops of colors with floral abstract prints. And I wore it with this beige bag, some nice just simple light denim pants to finish off the look.
Mirror, mirror, tell me, what is it about them? Living like it's their game. In this world there's talkers and there's doers. Hey, we're all losers. We're in a house made of glass, devils in disguise. I can see right through your eyes, baby, I can see your lies. La, 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 la. We're in a house made of glass, devils in disguise. you just came out of the blue. If you only knew. Let's sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant. Go to a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant. To a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant. To a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Deal with the feelings I feel when you come near me. All I can see is you and me together, building a future forever, loving till eternity. I see you, can't you?
Now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $110 and they're currently going between $140 to $170. If you're somebody who loves pineapple, I definitely feel like this is something you have to have in your secret collection. It's kind of fun and quirky, and I love the fact that they've really identified with different fruits and really just matched the colorway to a T. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We'll catch you all on the next episode.
Forever loving till eternity. I see you, can't you see what you're doing to me?